What's going on, everybody? So today's video, I'm going to give to you 10 designer fragrances that are underrated for the spring of 2019. Alright, so my lists, I like to be very different than a lot of the other guys out there. So maybe that's the reason why that the views are not exactly there, especially when it comes to these top 5 or top 10s, but at least I'm trying to be a little bit more original out there. That's not a jab at any of my fellow reviewers, that's just me trying to be different. So this list is in no particular order, but let's just get this started. Scent number 1 is going to come to you from a shaving brand, The Art of Shaving, Cardamom and Coriander, or Coriander and Cardamom. I get that name mixed up. But what you do get is you get cardamom, coriander, bergamot, lavender, nutmeg, orange, and there's a little bit more. But with this fragrance you get a heavy blast of spices and citruses. And in the opening, the spiciness can be a little overwhelming, especially if you over apply. But give it time because the citruses does balance out the spiciness and it just makes it a beautiful fragrance. This was one of my best purchases of last year. I'm not sure if I made a top 10, but it was a blind buy and I just got a sample and oh my god, you know, a lot of people don't talk about this company, but because of this very fragrance, it got me interested in some of the other fragrances from them. Scent number 2 is from a car company. No, it's not Ferrari, but this is me, so this is definitely going to be a Ferrari. But this is Mercedes-Benz Club for Men. This is pretty much like a mirror, so you can see everything there. But what you get rhubarb, spices, citruses, juniper berries, woods, and there's going to be a little bit more. This pretty much is like a very earthy rhubarb with spices, citruses, and some juniper berries. It's a very spicy, earthy, rhubarby fragrance, if that makes any sense. It's a pretty casual scent that can be just worn like casually day to day or to the office. Unfortunately, this fingerprint magnet, this mirror, gets a lot of dislikes on Fragrantica, and I don't think it's really that bad of a scent. It smells pretty damn good actually. But I will admit this, that the bottle is hideous. Scent number 3 is actually from my favorite fashion designer out there, my favorite fashion brand. Wearing one of their watches, pretty basic, but this is Kenneth Cole Him. So this was actually launched last year. But what you get out of this, you get white amber, citrus, ginger, minerals, and woods. This is a heavy dose of amber, but it's not like a too deep of an amber. I find that some of the amber fragrances out there, like especially like Ferrari Amber Essence, is very, very ambery and kind of like with resinous. This really is not. The amber in this is really nice, but the citruses and the ginger really does kind of like tone it down and makes it not original, but it certainly does make it pleasing. You can wear this casually to work, to school, semi-formal. It's a very versatile fragrance. Scent number 4, I don't think that this one has ever really been mentioned in the fragrance community except for maybe me. But this is Eau de Cartier Vetiver Bleu. With this fragrance you only get 3 notes. You get licorice, vetiver, and you get mint. The most prominent note is the vetiver with the licorice, and the mint is more in the background. This is a different type of fragrance. It does come across as a little mature, but with a playful side. This is pretty much like, I know when to be serious, but I definitely have that playful, goofy aspect. This is pretty much what this is. You know, you can dress this up to dressing it down. It's great for a night out, but also for the daytime. You can wear it to work, school, but I don't really see a high schooler really rocking this one. Maybe someone in college, but I would say that this is more of a fun night out or a suit and tie type of scent. Scent number 5, this fragrance is probably the most popular one out of this entire list. It's been around for quite some time. I think it came out in 2006, but this is Ralph Lauren Polo Black. So you get mango, sandalwood, tangerine, tonka bean, patchouli, and there's definitely more notes. Originally, I thought that this was a colder season scent because of the color of the bottle. I was expecting something very heavy, very spicy, very dark, and it's really not that. The mango in this definitely brings that springtime vibe, and there's along with that tangerine. It's a fun, day-to-day, casual kind of fragrance that can be worn to school, but also to work. Scent number 6, this is actually one of my favorite fragrances from this brand, but this is Azzaro's Chrome pure. With this one you get watery notes, mandarin orange, something called mate, tonka bean, musk, and there's a few other notes out there. This pretty much is like a spicy aquatic, if you will. There's really nothing there. It's just a spicy, aquatic, watery, citrusy fragrance that's casual, day-to-day, work. That's pretty much it. You know, high schooler, no. College, yes. You know, this really doesn't really have an age range, but I can't really see someone in high school really rocking this one. There's not a lot of sweetness to this one, except a little bit with that tonka bean, but I personally think it's one of the best ones from Azzaro. Scent number 7, yes, we are finally into the Ferrari fragrance, but this is Ferrari Red Power Ice 3. So this one you get grapefruit, bergamot, watery notes, coriander, something called cassis, and cardamom. This is pretty much like a spicy, watery, aquatic green scent. You definitely get a lot of the spices with the coriander and the cardamom, but there's definitely a lot of the watery notes, a lot of the citrus is in there, if you will. The cassis does give it a bit of a green vibe. It's pretty much just a very casual kind of fragrance, like this one. But when I picture this, I picture this pretty much just being like a great weekend scent. You could wear it to school, you could wear it to work, but for me now, if I'm like an office employee, which I'm not, but if I was, this would probably be my go-to weekend scent. Scent number 8 is from a brand that I personally like, but a lot of people don't. This is Vince Camuto's Terra. You get rhubarb, woods, vanilla, tonka bean, and citruses. Originally, this did not get a good rating. I did not give it a fair shake. The dry down for me really wasn't all that great when you get to the base. I believe it was just woods and patchouli, I believe it was. But the vanilla, along with the citruses and the rhubarb, makes this scent smell fantastic. It is a little bit simple, but you do get a bit of an earthy vibe with the rhubarb, but you get a very creamy vanilla. I personally love the opening in the mid. The base, not so much, but I just reapply it anyways. Scent number 9, because Chris from Scentland, Chris actually got me interested in this house. Trussardi Riflesso, I don't know how to pronounce it, but with Trussardi you get tonka bean, green apple, leather, lavender, violet leaves. You certainly get a very crisp green apple note along with lavender and a very fresh violet leaf. This is a great aromatic day-to-day office type of scent. You know, you could wear this casually, like just something very basic, to something semi-formally, but I personally think that this is a great work scent. Scent number 10. Before I get into it, I just want to say thank you to Vincent Stern for sending me this one. It cost a pretty penny, but I thought it was worth it. But this is Porsche Design 180. So with this you get pineapple, different citruses, you get clary sage, woods, pepper, vanilla, and there's more. This really is a fun, casual, office-friendly type of scent. You get a lot of pineapple with a lot of citruses with a very creamy vanilla. This is a fun scent to me. You can wear it to work, it's very office-friendly, but for me this suits best casually and something fun. It has that fun aspect. This really is springtime, but also summertime. Great scent from Porsche Design. I know that Porsche Design is very underrated. They don't really get a lot of mention, but this one here is certainly worth looking into. So everyone, we have finally come to the end of this video. So that is 10 spring designer fragrances that are underrated for 2019, alright? So which ones from this very video, this very list, interest you the most? Which ones that you love? And let me know which one that you absolutely detest. My favorites would probably be this one, and this one. So guys, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, share the video, subscribe if you haven't, hit that notification bell. Whatever reviews I have done on these, and trust me, there's not a lot, they will be down in the description box below, so just in case you wish to check those out. But some of these I am working on, so definitely stay tuned to that, alright? So guys, I just want to say thank you very much, take care, and we'll see you later.